everyone, this is Ashley Jamerson, and this is going to be a super chill video. I have to clean out my purse, and I have so many things to do, and I was like, I need to update you guys on my no buy challenge because half of the month is already gone, and I need to update you on how terribly I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm not doing great at all, and it's a little bit sad. Also update you on like my business, what's going on with that, some things I've learned along the way, what goals I'm hitting, what goals I'm not hitting, and my struggles with balance as a mompreneur. If you're a mompreneur, you know the struggle consistently with balance. There is like no such thing as balance. So let's just get into it. So while looking at my purse, which is a hot mess, this is my planner. This is like my life. So first and foremost, my February update for my no buy challenge. I have not purchased any skincare products, no color cosmetics. I still have plenty. I did run out of eye makeup remover. I had a full bottle, went there and re-upped in my own stash. I'm almost out of my Philosophy facial cleanser, which is a little sad because that is one of my go-to cleansers for when I feel lazy and don't really want to deep clean my face, but I need to wash my face. So I'm almost out of that, but I have tons of other things to hold me over. I'm almost out of witch hazel. I'm almost out of deodorant. I went through 2 bottles of lotion because I do not like to be ashy in the winter, and the weather has been crucial lately, except for last week when it was beautiful. But you know, that North Carolina snapback is real. What else? Perfume. I have plenty of perfume. I tried to cancel my Scentbird, I think that's what it's called, my Scentbird subscription, and they still send me stuff and they're still charging me. So I don't know what other steps I need to do to get this thing canceled, but it's very, very, very frustrating. I have not been to Hobby Lobby. I have not purchased any fabric, which is awesome. I haven't started any new crafts. However, it is almost gardening season, and so I do have to purchase seeds. So I did purchase a whole bunch of seeds for all of my gardens. I have 4x8 raised bed gardens, 4 of them, which is a lot, but there's 4 people in our family, so we have 4x4s for each family member for our daily eating. So like squash, tomatoes, corn, things like that. And then I have another set of 4x8s, which is 4 4x4s for each family member for preserving. So that's for like strawberries, tomato paste, tomato sauce, things like that for the fall, winter when you can't have fresh tomatoes. So that's pretty awesome, and it's worth the spend. I think I spent maybe $30 on organic, non-GMO seeds, but of course I'll get a huge crop from that, and I'll definitely update you with my gardening as I go. There's a few things I'm adding to it, a few things I'm taking away, but overall I'm really, really excited about it. I did purchase an Instapot, and I purchased the Instapot because, well, I really didn't want to purchase it. Like I thought it was like a fad. I was like, oh, it's like a glorified pressure cooker. And then my middle sister reached out to me and she was like, yeah, I just now purchased an Instapot and I made pinto beans in like 30 minutes and they were bomb. And if you make pinto beans the right way, you know it can take a really, really long time. So 30 minutes for bomb pintos, cornbread, chow chow. I'm down with that. In my purse, I have 2 Hendrick Auto business cards. I went and test drove the Honda Odyssey and the Chrysler Pacifica Limited. Yes, I'm about to turn in Big Red, which is my Mercedes, for a minivan. My husband and I decided that we should have purchased the minivan a long time ago. All of you minivan moms out there know that the minivan is the bomb, and the Pacifica is definitely winning in all categories. I like the 2 TVs. The Limited is really awesome. The Stow and Go, but it's really going to make traveling and day to day like super easy. If you've had a toddler open the door and hit someone else's car, then you know you need a minivan. This weekend, my husband and I went with some friends to celebrate our friend's husband's birthday, who's also a friend, so celebrate our friend's birthday. Anyway, we went to a birthday party for adults, and we went to Codescape, and I did not really know what to expect when it comes to like escape rooms, but it was so much fun. Like my husband and I still mention it, and it's only been like 3 days, but we mention it pretty much every day since, because we were like, there are too many degrees in this room for us not to get out. But we did go to Codescape. It was awesome. We did the experiment room and we did get out, which is, we're part of the 11% who get out of that room. Then we went to OMB, which is Old Mecklenburg Brewery. If you're in the Charlotte area, you know that the brewery scene is pretty huge here. And that was also a lot of fun. My cider was good. My pretzel was good. Whatever sausage I had, not so good. I took like 2 bites and I was like, what am I doing to my guts? And then we went to Queen Park Social, which is like a game location where you play tons of games and things like that. It got real loud real quick and we're all a little bit older. Not old, but older, and we're just not into super loud music. So we went out on the patio and tried to chill by the fireplace and look cool, but the smoke kept on blowing in our face, so we didn't really enjoy that. We'll definitely go back when it's warm outside, but if it was a toss-up between Queen Park Social and Topgolf, I would choose Topgolf, like hands down, like every time. But it probably would have been more fun for me if I didn't lose my ID somewhere between the house and OMB. I don't know where my ID is at, so I had to get a new one. I am participating, this is my wallet, plain old wallet. I'm participating in the $5 challenge. If you don't know what it is, Google it or search for it on YouTube. It's when you save every $5 bill you come in contact with. So I have a special little place in my wallet where whenever I come across a $5 bill, I'll just stick it in there and I save it, and it's pretty cool. Another business card, HMO Handyman Services. I have a contractor friend who opened up, he originally started as a home inspector, then he started to pest control, and now he has a handyman general contractor service. So he's like a legit jack of all trades. Very happy about that. Another thing in my wallet is a receipt for Lowe's. I am doing a renovation project for one of my clients, and I had to go purchase samples, and the samples came out to be almost $62, but that's a tax write-off, so I'm not going to do anything with that right now, but leave it in my wallet. And this wallet's cool because it sort of just hangs out in the middle until I need it. Playdate invitation, which is really cool. This is the iPhone I use. I only use this for like a glorified iPod and for pictures. Like, that's what I use this for. It's really funny. I put a home under contract last week for my buyer's agent who was out of town, so I helped her client purchase the Alamance floor plan with LGI. So she'll be moving into her home, I think April, the end of April, she's moving in. My keys, same old case, same old keychain. This right here has come in handy. If you have a keychain and you just randomly have to save stuff. This is only 2 gigabytes. Oh, there's a minivan right there. It's the Chrysler Pacifica. But this is a godsend to have just a random thumb drive with you at all times. This is a cute paper clip that was inside of my planner, my life. Pin gem. So I'm on a no buy, but I did use some of my gift card money to purchase pin gems. I absolutely love these pins. They're so absolutely beautiful. If I have a code, I'm not sure if I have a code, but if I have a code, I will leave it below. I did get the upgraded ink for these because I didn't really like the normal ink, but if you have this same Louis Vuitton planner and you are a pin person, you can fit 3 pin gems on there without a problem. These are my dashboards for my planner. I created these on my Cricut and my laminator, but just different things. It's like my vision board for this year. I'm trying to cover my personal information. Looks like my vision board, things I want to do, words that spark joy and that keep me focused. My biggest things is I really want to continue being a great example to my daughter, and being a great example is being a whole woman, which is that whole balance thing, which I've been really whack at lately, but being a good mom, a good wife, a good business owner, a friend and family member. And I feel lately, especially last week when things got really, really busy for me, I feel like I'll be winning in one area and then I'll turn around and completely lose in another area. So last week I was late coming home 2 days, and it was really rough for me because I really pride myself in putting like freshly cooked meals on the table for my family. And I got home one day after the kiddos were asleep, but I got a lot done in work that day. And then I got home really late the following, like 2 days after that. I was like, oh my gosh. So I started to do my meal prep again. Obviously, I have my Instant Pot, which is going to be amazing. Sam's Club and Costco. Shout out to all my real estate mega moms group on Facebook. I mentioned the angst that I was having about the balance, and they said go to Sam's Club, go to Costco, get a few of those meal prep meals. They're already made, to stick them in the oven. They do take about 50 minutes to cook, but they're actually pretty tasty. It works. It's better than macaroni and cheese. Here is my last board, my last dashboard. This is the boss life, just random goals on there. I'm actually coming up February 14th. These are pictures of my husband and I. This one's in Disney, and this is from our 4-year anniversary photo shoot, which I absolutely love. But tomorrow is celebrating 6 years of officially being together. We started dating on Valentine's Day, which is pretty bomb. What else is in here? Film stuff. This bag is supposed to be holding all of my chapsticks and stuff, but it's not, because again, when you're busy, you're driving, you just sort of grab it and you're like, I'll put it up later. And sometimes never comes. Later never comes. This is a key. I made this keychain, guys. I made it a whole bunch of these actually. But this is the key to one of my listings that's coming on the market soon. Snacks, goldfish. I've always loved goldfish. I remember when I was little, my grandma used to go and get me when they came in like the paper bag thing. I don't know if they still come like that, but she had a truck at the time, and we would go to the Run-In, which is a convenience store, and they were like 99 cents. And I would get a bag of goldfish and sit with her on the couch. These are some more gift cards. This is my gift card holder. I have Olive Garden still. I have Applebee's, Sephora. I think that's like 50 bucks with Sephora. 2 credit cards. I think those are 50 bucks each. Barnes and Noble. And what is this? Outback Steakhouse. So I do still have like food gift cards, but I need more gift cards. That's what everyone should get me. Morris Jenkins, my business cards, more chapstick. I swear, if you ever see me with chapped lips, you know I'm sick or something, because I always have chapstick stuff. Lately, my contacts have been jacking up, so I stuck this little travel thing in my purse, and when we were at Codescape, my contact was completely just dirty, so I just took the thing out, and I didn't have this in my cute clutch. Didn't have lotion either, so I had ashy hands. This is like a really good scent. It's like a pumpkin. Really cool beans. The one thing I'm super proud of, I mentioned that I was hitting all my goals as a realtor and failing in everything else, but I've started doing like a sort of kind of traveler's notebook that I carry around with me. It's not a real traveler's notebook, so I think you put more legit stuff in it, but this is the I made this list not thinking. I was copying someone else's thing, and it's called 100 Things to Do Before 2019 Ends. I don't have time, or I don't have enough creativity to think of 100 things I need to do. I stopped at 36, so I need to redo this whole layout. I was doing a January 19, like the, how am I feeling that day spread. I was doing the highlight of my day spread. Around the 23rd, 24th of last month, I sort of gave up on that too. I know. I have a fully funded emergency savings, my no-buy-year rules, because I done broke like a couple of them. I broke a couple of them. I haven't straightened my hair. I've been natural. There's been days where I look at my hair and I'm like, Lord, I may need to go and find me a straight iron. But I just twist it back up, call it a day. No weave, I've been doing that. This is my books of 2019. I start out with a bang. I need to color in like 2 more. So I have 3 books so far. And again, it's February 13th. My 42 sold homes. I need to color in some of these. I'm definitely excited about it. My agent, Sarah, has been absolutely rocking it this year. If I had a few more of her on my team, I think life would be easier. I don't think that some of my buyers would fall through the cracks, because sometimes people do fall through the cracks. They'll reach out and they're somewhere in limbo and somehow the communication is lost. If I had just 2 more Sarahs, I'd be completely happy. And Sarah's busy, so she started with me November. She already closed 1 and she has 2 under contract now, and she's a new agent. I started journaling a little bit. I have my ad revenue from YouTube. I have my whole list of YouTube ideas, and then this is where it gets cool. So this is where I have pictures of the houses I currently have under contract, so I can visually remember who they are, important dates, important notes. There's this house that my client is building with Meeting Street down in South Charlotte. Earlier this year, November, December, she put a townhome under contract for $260,900, and they're selling that same exact townhouse, the base model with no upgrades, like she got for that price, for $274,000. So when I do all of these videos of new construction walkthroughs and you guys are sleeping on new construction, you are sleeping on instant equity. When she closes, she's not only going to have at least $15,000 in instant equity, but when I spoke to the builder, they're saying they'll probably raise the prices another $15,000 by the time they're done with that neighborhood. Same thing with another one of my clients who's building with D.R. Horton in Gastonia. She got under contract for around $190,000, and same thing, just same thing. She's going to have awesome equity. I have a client who purchased a home in Mooresville, or she's closing at the end of this month. She got the house for $389,000. I mentioned the best time to purchase new construction is when the neighborhood is first started and then right when it's done. So she's of the last 3 houses, and they sold her same exact floor plan for like $420,000, $430,000. She had it appraised. Appraisal came back wonderfully. Again, instant equity when she closes. She sold her house, got a great deal. We had multiple offers, over 26 showings in 2 days. And let me tell you, this house had so much activity. I was like, you just can't come home on Friday or Saturday. And she thought I was kidding. So she ended up staying in the area. She was over her sister's house, her and her family. And it was like showing after like showings the whole time. We initially were not going to accept an offer or discuss offers until Sunday. But Saturday night, an offer came in. And it was like, do you really want to deal with this until Sunday or even Monday? And she said, no, this offer is amazing. She took it. And of course, they're closing at the end of the month. There's another house here in Charlotte. This is near University. Listed it, got over asking price very quickly. I believe they had like 11 showings in a day or 2. These are my plans for vacations. Now, it's a little bit sad. We're still going on our anniversary cruise later on this year, but we're no longer going on our Disney cruise. And it's a little bit bittersweet, but just to be a little bit transparent, not only am I a licensed real estate agent, but I also have like my travel agency, which is Spark Joy Travel. And I have an IATA number, CLIA number, all that stuff. So I can get Disney travel agent rates. So this cruise with I think it's 10% off for if you book while you're on your last cruise, is around $8,800, not including flights, hotels, things like that, before and after flying to New Orleans. It's like $8,800. I can do a 7-night cruise out of, I don't know, Port Canaveral for like less than $2,000 for my whole family on the Disney travel agent rate. And yes, I said $2,000 for 4 people, even though I don't think they count my son who just turned 2 as a full person, but there's no point. So that's why we went ahead. We're going to cancel this. I have another listing in Troutman that is coming on the market in a couple of weeks. Well, on the 22nd, I have a beautiful home in South Charlotte that is coming on the market March 1st. You guys will see videos about that. But this is like my little traveler's notebook. I have important stuff in here. I have my garden layout plans, if you guys can see that. It's everything that is going to go into my garden this year, and it's just the rough draft. I have all my seeds. I have to figure out when to plant them all, but I'm starting all my seedlings indoors in a couple of weeks. So that's that. Another thing that the rest of this is just junk, guys. It's like trash, gutter guards. So the rest of the stuff I want to talk about is basically like fear of missing out in real estate. I've been working with a few buyers, like sprinkled in with my listings, and I've noticed across the board that they lose track of what we discussed at the home buyer consult, the home buyer consult. They lose track of that. They forget, their list of wants and needs. And my job is not to be mean, but just to point out, like, hey, this is what you told me that you needed. This is what you said you want. And if I keep reminding them, sometimes they get irritated. Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, you're right. So like, I have a client that she had a very specific list of what she needs. So these are things she needs for her family, which is a little bit of a larger family. And so when I'm walking through her the house, I'm like, this is a perfect place for your girls. All of your girls can eat here at, dinner time and breakfast time together as a family. This room is a perfect escape for you as a mom. It has like a nice tub for you to relax in, large enough for you to chill in after a long day, after a long work week. Just plenty of space for you and your girls. I just consistently remind her of that. Or we can do a really quick renovation of this home and how to build a good offer on that. But I think from the outside looking in, it's a little bit different because I don't have that emotion attached to it. And it's just interesting. It's just a fear of missing out. Like, what if I put an offer in on this house and then a perfect house comes on the market tomorrow? And it's just having that conversation with my buyers saying, that might happen, but this house is perfect. It met all of your wants and needs, and stop looking. Once you are in a contract, just stop looking. It doesn't help for any of us. It's nothing good. So not only is a Disney cruise canceled, but also our birthday vacations are canceled. I'm not really sad about that either because we found some money, okay? When I say we found some money, we found a lot of money for our family. So our daughter got accepted into a pre-K program here locally, which means we will not have any more daycare bills for her. And what that means is it frees up about $1,100 a month because she's going to be going to school, which is like completely awesome. So it's whenever you get like money into your family, you wonder like, what should I do with it? And so my husband and I, for the longest, we were going back and forth on what we should do. We are getting rid of Big Red, which is my Mercedes, and we are getting a Chrysler Pacifica soon, like before school starts, hopefully. But we have figured out financially how to pay our home off in 5 years from now. So 5 years from now, we will be barely 40 years old and we'll have a paid off house. So this no buy challenge, being very financially and fiscally responsible and aware of our spending habits, is really, really awesome. It has affected our marriage in a positive way. We're able to speak more freely about finances. I don't have boxes showing up every 2 days from Amazon, which is really good. I don't have to explain a lot to them, like, well, what is this? But it's very cool. Instead of going off on vacation, we decided to make our birthday vacations more of a family staycation and enjoying things here in Charlotte. So we are going to go to Great Wolf Lodge. We are going to go to Carowinds. And again, just take advantage of what's here. We might even take the kids hiking. We have the garden. So just doing things like that that doesn't cost a lot of money and that we will all enjoy and make memories, because it ultimately boils down to the memories you make with your family. So I think that's it. So if you guys have any questions, if you're doing the no buy challenge, just let me know how it's going. I can't be the only one who is like struggling with this on a consistent basis. It has been interesting, but again, even if I slip and I buy something, even if it's with a gift card, which my husband gave me permission to do with my gift cards, but even if I slip and I buy something, it's just being aware, like, oh my goodness, I didn't need that. That was a want. That's helping a lot. It's just breaking that buy now, click here button thing. And then it's also helping, I put everything back in this purse, didn't throw anything away. So I'm gonna have to redo my purse, clean out. But like I was saying, even if you are doing the no buy challenge and you feel like you're failing, you're not alone. I don't think I'm gonna make it throughout the whole year. I think I'm gonna have more in savings. I'm gonna be, again, more financially and fiscally aware of what's going on. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it the whole year. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I am still struggling with balance. If you guys have any secrets on how to balance being a mom, an entrepreneur, a great wife, and like all that. If you find some way to color code your life, please share with me and let me know how you're doing it. I do not get up at 5 a.m. That's not a good tip for me. I'm a strong 6:30, 6:45 person, and I go to bed right after Rachel Maddow. So that's just not going to work. That's just not me. So anything beyond that, time blocking, let me know what you're doing to maintain a balance and just to have time for everyone and for everyone in your family to feel loved and appreciated. And when I say family, I mean your friends too, to feel loved and appreciated, because we need that support group, especially if you want to build a business and it's stressful sometimes. You don't want to be like distant and all of a sudden like, hey, I need you, boo, you know? So I hope you like this video. It's a long video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about what I bought, what was in my purse that was clean, now is dirty again because I have everything back in there, my $5 challenge, the no buy challenge, my business, all my links to my businesses will be below, as well as to Spark Joy Travel, which I'm pretty sure you guys didn't even know I had a travel agency. But yeah, I got a lot going on. So I look forward to talking to you guys soon.